Hey, greetings from the Pacific Northwest. Bo here. Doing vinyl finds. First of all, hey, I don't care. I'm going to say congratulations to these guys. It's an excellent season. New England played well. Tom Brady is a Hall of Fame quarterback. He did what he does. Hats off to New England's defense, too. They really played well in the fourth quarter. I mean, they shut us out. They made the plays. Congratulations to the New England Patriots. Well done. Well deserved. Seattle, you played great. You had nothing to hang your heads about. I know they don't watch. No, why would they watch any of my videos? But Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, you guys played with those injuries, man. You guys are tough dudes. Tough dudes to get out there and risk yourselves like that. Hey, like Coach Carroll says, better things. This is a young team. They've got a bright future ahead of them. So we look forward to next season. Anyhow, you guys didn't come here to talk about the Seahawks, but I thought I better say something since I do talk about them occasionally. Vinyl finds. That's what we're going to do. There's a new record store in Olympia, and I went by there, but these first four are from Rainy Day Records, which is my normal haunt in downtown Olympia. And this first one is an indication that maybe I've got a bit of a problem, because this is not necessarily my style of music, but I could not help myself, because I do like that song, Lover's Concerto. This is the Toys. It's got to be early, maybe mid-'60s, I would guess, girl group kind of stuff. Like I said, I like the song. It's cheap enough. It's just a couple bucks, so it was worth it to me to get that. The Toys. These next two, I already have these, but these are, I'm a sucker. Anybody knows me, I'm a sucker for these UK presses, these flimsy covers. And this is Vanilla Fudge's debut on Atlantic. How shiny that is, too. That's a pretty nice shade. So, my US copy, I'll probably be trading it in. There's a label if anybody cares. Vanilla Fudge, psychedelic in nature, we're all trying to know that. They do mostly a lot of covers. Anyhow, there's that one. This next one, too, is a UK. This is on Track. This is The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. And I have a US press on Track, too. I think it also came out on Atlantic. I love these UK covers, and they were cheap enough, like you said. Track Records, mostly known for the hit Fire, but this is a pretty good psychedelic record too. It's got some other moments in it too, and I'm wasting too much time trying to put that back in there and locking it. So we'll save this last one too. And this is a comp. This is a German comp, and I don't know when it came out, so it's on that similar type stock. And this is on, what label is this? Austin. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But this is For Your Love. It's a comp, and you can definitely tell that we're talking 70s images. There's Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton. But we're obviously well into the 70s look here, gentlemen. But the Yardbirds, fan of the Yardbirds. And it's not an expensive record, but it's not one you see all the time. Okay, so I also went to this new place, and it's called Deadbeat Records, and they had. They actually had a pretty decent selection. It's not a real big store, but they had a few really cool things. Some of these maybe you guys will snicker at, but let's see. First of all, I'll show you what I'm listening to in the background right now, and this is on Mala Records. This is Ronnie and the Daytonas, GTO. And of course, it's got the big hit. The rest of this, it's kind of more, surf influenced, I would say, like Dig Dale. I mean, they're about cars. All these songs are about cars. But to my knowledge, too, these guys didn't necessarily tour. I'm pretty sure that if you're familiar with the band, the Hombres, who had a hit with Let It Out, Let It All Hang Out, they were the touring Ronnie and the Daytonas. So, at least that's something I've heard, and that their hit, Let It Out, was inspired by Bob Dylan. Okay, let's go with this one next. This is the Youngbloods. This one been on my want list for a long time. Probably a thrift store find for me, because you guys, I've never seen it before. This is Earth music. So, nice. Youngbloods. It's, it's not the one with the hit, but been on my wants for a while. This, I have an original of this, but you don't see this copy very often. This is John Fred and his Playboy band, Judy in the Skies. It's on Paula Records. This is the cover you're mostly familiar. The original cover's got the band on it. It shows him sitting on a bench up front. There's John Fred right there. But this has got the psychedelic Judy. You know, this is pretty cool, so I'll probably be trading in my other copy eventually. Here's another one that's a thrift store find, I'm sure, for most of you guys. I never see it. I've been wanting this for a long time. Spanky and Our Gang, Like to Get to Know You, which was a big hit for him. Very, very happy to find that, you know. And of course, as this shows, they were, Spanky and Our Gang kind of had a lot of that old-timey sound, which was popular in the 60s, that throwback to like the 20s, I would say. Last two, let's go with this one first. This is a garage classic, man. I have Gantz galore. Gantz records are hard to find. I don't know why that is, but this is on Liberty Records. This is the Gantz Roadrunner, which a lot of groups did covers of Roadrunner. I know that. Well, I always thought that these guys were from Texas, the Gantz, but reading the liner notes on the back, it says they're from Laurel, Mississippi. So anyhow, the Gantz. That was a really cool find. And then finally, last but not least, we have the Blades of Grass Are Not for Smoking. And these guys, at the same time, there was a song called Happy, for Happy Is, by the Sunshine Company ended up with the hit by it. But these guys released it as well at the same time, so they were both kind of rivaling for airplay on the radio. And their version ended up not as successful. I do have all three of the albums by the Sunshine Company, but had not found this yet. I'm going to be interested to give that a spin. Anyhow, those are my vinyl finds. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. And go Mariners! Bye.